Hello! Welcome! We're back! It's I don't even know what day of the week it is. Hello, Giant Spatula! It says, thank you for streaming! I'm sick and stuck in bed with only the Duolingo owl for company. He's a bossy boy. I don't know if I like that. I hope you feel better, though. We're playing some Frog Detective 3. I've been eagerly anticipating this game way back in the day. Early in streaming. I streamed the first two Frog Detective games in what? Probably January 2021, something like that. And I'm super pumped for this conclusion to the series, I think. Certainly the third one. It's either the conclusion, and if it's not the conclusion, it's definitely the third one. Good. Well reasoned. Let's get into it. This music kind of rules. Giants Badger says, thank you. Psyched for Stram. Alright, let's get into it. I don't know. I'm going in blind. I don't know anything. Oh, this is Grace Bruxner. Okay, we know her. She's the game dev. I can't find your notebook in my records. Could you help me? Could you help remind me what it looks like? Let me just find a little something to use as a to put my wrist on while I do this. Good. The preparedness notes. Oh, okay, cool. So we're gonna decorate. All right. So we gotta get this. We gotta get some of these boys. I kind of remember doing this before. So when we did one of the previous Frog Detectives, we also decorated our notebook. Let's get that really good. Make sure we get that right. It's a good little vignette down there. Good mechanic. Agreed. It's giving me such ownership of this notebook. Put the boots on him. Looks really good. Very in proportion. And then maybe there's like a worm going across the top, and we'll get the sun up here. What else can we do here? I think we should have a trophy with eyes. Hold on now. Please. It's not going good. Okay, trophy with eyes. Complete. And can we get some? Oh my god, perfect. Fantastic. And then we'll put the little boots on it too. I just don't want our little... Let's just put a bug to kind of fill the negative space there, and maybe an apple down here and a carrot. No, it's too tall. One of these little hearts, just for... I think that looks pretty good. I think we got a good, well-balanced young Frog Detective's notebook. I'm done. Good book? Oh yeah. Hey, it's Mary. Remember me? Candidly, Mary, I don't remember you. I know it's been a while, so I thought I'd give you a quick recap. After the detective, that's you, solved the case of the invisible wizard, a mysterious phone call came in. Well, it wasn't that mysterious. It was the supervisor, as usual. Oh, I forgot he's a penguin. But the contents of the phone call were mysterious, you know? Okay, so, let's set the scene. I'm a good actress. It'll be exactly like what happened. Move using WASD. There we are. That's from the last game with the invisible wizard. It's from the first game. I don't remember what that's from. Interact using left click. Click. Frog Detective? Oh my gosh, hey, it's me, the Detective Frog. Hey, gorgeous, I'm the supervisor. I'm kind of like your boss, but not officially. Oh my gosh, I know, it's so hard to describe our professional relationship, but you're like a helper of sorts. Yes, exactly, like a manager almost. Yeah! This is her acting out the cutscene. I think it's pretty funny that they put her here. Okay, so I have a new mystery for you. Can you even believe it? Yes, haha, it's my job to solve mysteries. Haha, obviously. I was being dramatic. Classic supervisor. Okay, so what's the case about, babe? I love your enthusiasm, but it's actually really sensitive, so I can't tell you on the phone. Ah, boo. I know, bummer. Makes it so much more exciting, though. For sure, yeah. I forgot what this dialogue is like. Can you do me a huge favor, lovely? What? Grab your magnifying glass next to the door and head to the train station. There's a ticket for you there, and it'll take you on a little trip. Cute, okay. Okay, I'll talk to you soon. Thanks, love. Later. Bam. Get that notebook. Or not. This room. Is it the FOV? Sorry. Can I reduce the FOV? Is that a weird request in this particular game? Or increase it? Or decrease it? It's not right. When I look around the room, it's all weird. If it's 90 degrees, is that better or worse? Oh my god, that's so much worse. 45? Is that the right number? I don't know about FOVs. That seems... Oh. Let's just put it at the default. It all looks bad to me now. Now that I've fussed with it, it will never look correct to me. Just leave it. Fine. Fine. Even though this room looks really weird, we got the magnifying glass. Sick, now I can solve the case. I'm the frog detective. Got your magnifying glass. Look through the magnifier with right click. Right, so this is the key mechanic of this game, is using the magnifying glass to observe things that are small. Can look at our notebook. Oh my god, it's just not right. This room looks weird as hell to me when I move. Okay, we're out of here. Maybe it'll be better when we're in a more open space. Okay, so the detective heads to the train station, and it's all so cool, like there's a new color scheme and stuff. But, can you believe it? Someone literally takes the detective's notebook. It's so messed up. Actual tears in my eyes, seriously. I don't think the detective knows about the stolen notebook yet. So, you're actually up to date now. Please, if you could leave a review of my acting skills, I'd super appreciate it. Okay, enjoy the case. Bam, let's be the frog. I want to be the frog. There he is, my boy. I like the worm driving the train. He's beautiful. Come back! Oh, sick! No, I didn't... Oh, fine, whatever. Hello, this is Frog Detective from Frog Detective Crime Solving Agency speaking. How may I help you? Why did you answer the phone like that? What's that supposed to mean, Supervisor? This is a random phone on the street. Why did you assume it's ringing for you? I'm the only one here. You don't think it's a little weird? Not really. You're the one making a phone call to a random phone. Because I knew you'd be there. Now who's the weird one? Regardless, I'm glad you picked up. I'm sure you're curious about this mystery. I sure am. Give me the details, please. I cannot. Someone may be listening. What? Who? I saw on the internet that it's possible for strangers to listen to phone calls. Who said that? My cousin wrote all about it on his blog. Okay. Well, if you're not going to tell me the details, why did you call? I have a special surprise for you. As you know, the terrain of Cowboy County is vast and rough. I've ordered something special from Whizbay to help you get around. Oh, I bet it's a scooter. Ooh, is it a horse? What? No. Why would you say that? It's a cowboy town. What do you mean? Cowboys ride horses. Are you being serious? Horses are valued members of society. It would be demeaning to ride them around. It's messed up that you would even say that. Right, sorry. I just got confused. Don't worry about it. What did you order then? A scooter, of course. Sick! It should be next to you in the phone booth. Bold choice to have it shipped to a public phone booth. Please stop questioning my choices. Anyway, when you're ready, pick up the scooter and get some practice in. Lobster Cop arrived early and will be waiting for you at the town. Just follow the path to meet him and have fun. I hope you have fun too. I will. Alright, see ya. Cute. Get Scooter. My very own scooter. Sick! Got a scooter. Oh. Hop on with left shift. It's like playing skateboard. In that it controls kind of badly. But it is pretty cute. And I can jump with space. That's pretty dope. Can I go on the railroads? Frog, frog, frog. Oh yeah! Unwisebird, welcome. We got a scooter. And we're in a cowboy town. And someone's stolen our notebook, and that's basically everything that's happened. This music does kind of rule. We're gonna turn it down a tiny bit, though. A game by Worm Club. Unwisebird says, I know for a fact frogs love scooters. This is compelling evidence, if nothing else. I don't know what previous experience you have with frogs and scooters, but this one is having a whale of a time. Starring Lobster Cop. Susie Rabbit. She's cute. Sherman and the Bandits. Frog Detective. Plus a special guest. Pierogi Frenzy says, this music should play when I open Vim or VS Code. Oh yeah! I'd be way more productive. It is inspiring as hell. Oh, look at this big town. Frog Detective 3. Corruption at Cowboy County. Oh, Pierogi Frenzy, welcome. Created by some people. Alright, let's go look for clues and figure out even what this case that we're doing is. Is there something special behind here? There's a worm! Hey, Lobster Cop, I'm here to help solve the mystery. Lobster Cop is like super good at his job. Right on time, detective. I'm known worldwide for my timeliness. Is that so? Nope. I hate this game. I forgot. I forgot what the dialogue is like. Can you tell me about the case, Lobster Cop? I sure can. We've been sent here to solve the conundrum of the sheriffless county. Pierogi says, you said this is the next tentpole series for Ubisoft Montreal? Oh yeah! It's huge! Ooh! This town was thriving, detective. A marvel of productivity, friendship, community, and cowboys. But there was something missing. Rangoette, hello! Welcome! A sheriff! Yeah, I was kinda leading up to that. My bad. For the sake of storytelling, can you please not interrupt? I sincerely apologize. Yeah. So, anyway. I've lost where I was going with this. You said there was something missing. Right, there was something missing. A sheriff. The town had realized that for all these years they were missing a vital ingredient for cowboy living. They contacted the supervisor, and he contacted me. And me! Yeah. Anyway, here we are. I'm gonna be honest, Lobster Cop. The supervisor really hyped this case up. Like, there are two of us here to facilitate the hiring for a management position? Detective, you read my mind. The supervisor really dropped the ball. Did you really think I'd need your help? No. Rango says this dialogue just feels like watching Piotr talk normally, lol. Me neither. And as it turns out, I didn't need your help. Huh? The position has been filled. Oh? I knew the perfect boy for the job. Is it me? Presenting the new sheriff of Cowboy County. Oh, Sheriff Mason Mole. Wow. Congratulations on such a speedy resolution, Lobster Cop. Thank you. Well, I guess I'll head back to the office. No. No. Hmm? No, you cannot. Is there something you need help with? Yes. What is it, Sheriff Mason Mole? Mystery. Crime mystery. Please solve this. What's the mystery? All hats have been stolen. You're wearing a hat. Not my hat. Town hats. Can you elaborate? All the hats in town have been stolen. Please solve this mystery as soon as possible. Do you have any leads? No. Get to work, please. Well, you heard the sheriff. Okay. Is there really no additional information? No. But here is your notebook. I'm sorry. Here, notebook. Somebody mailed it to you. Got a notebook. I didn't even know it was missing. Not missing. It's right here. Can I ask a question? No. I am busy. Goodbye. Haha. What a legend. You know each other? Sure, but how much can you really know someone, right? What? Don't worry about it. Now, detective, as I am the lead investigator on this case, I trust you will follow my guidance. Oh, I didn't know you were the lead. Brogy Frenzy says 2/3 of the characters in the scene are literally wearing a hat. Just the town hats. It's a safe assumption to make. Right, of course. So I'll be investigating leads, but I could use your assistance. Sure, what do you need? I'll handle the motive and the suspects. You handle the crime scene and method. Okay. It's an easier task for a rookie like you. All you'll need to find is a map of the crime scene, a tool capable of aiding criminal activity, a key that could lead us to a clue, and lastly, not to mention, most importantly, a meal for the #1 best detective. Meal? Yes, detective, keep up. I am a very hungry boy and will need sustenance to solve this mystery. Rangot says, is Piotr actually Detective Frog in a human outfit? Oh, you flatter me. I have some sandwiches I was saving for afternoon tea if you'd like them. No, I need a proper meal. I hear you loud and clear. I'll make sure to get those for you. If you need to be reminded of what I want, come and see me by the graveyard. Will do. Good luck, Lobster Cop. I don't need it. Good luck, detective. Bit rude. Open your notebook with tab. We decorated this at the beginning. Case 3. Mystery of the missing hats. And that's Lobster Cop. There he is. Motive? There is no possible motive for Lobster Cop to do this. Needs? Crime scene map, criminal tool, key, meal. Notes? Hey, it's Lobster Cop, #1 best detective. I am very jealous, so tall. Is each game one case? Yeah. This is our third game, third case. Third taste. Perfect. Nailed it. I'm going back over here. There was like a snake. Oh, he's gone. The mystery. It thickens. Alright, let's go talk to some people. That's usually a... Oh, there! What do I do about the snake? I guess nothing. I guess I leave the snake alone. Ranguat says, I like to focus on one case than a bunch of small ones. It makes each one feel more meaningful and like proper cases with quite a bit of depth. Yeah, depth might not be the word that I would use, but I know what you mean. It's nice to have some focus. Hey, you! Me? Yeah, you! Can you do me a favor? It depends on the favor. What? I can't just agree to doing you a favor. I don't even know who you are. I'm Susie Rabbit. Can you do me a favor? You're the best, thanks. I need you to help me break into this bank. I will not. Huh? Dude, you already agreed to do it. I don't appreciate you lying to me. If you said you'd do me a favor, you should keep your word. I didn't agree to the favor. Oh, so now you're changing the story. Whatever, dude. Just leave me alone. Oh, she's pissed. Right, what's the IDK about this game, though, with depth? Oh, lol. I guess the word I'm looking for is a lot of proper meat to it. I see, I see. Excuse me, Susie Rabbit? Hello? What? It's me, the detective. Yeah, I know. They should call you the Flake. Why? Because you always flake on your promises. I'm gonna have to break in on my own now. I don't think that's a good idea. Okay, I didn't ask. Why are you breaking in anyway? Bit nosy for someone who doesn't want to help. Brogy Frenzy says the meat is in Lobster Cop's tail. Of course, we gotta put it in our notebook. It's a clue. Being nosy is my job. Fine. I don't have any ID, so I can't get into my vault. Oh, so you only want to steal things that belong to you? Yeah. Surely there's another way of getting them. Oh, so now you want to help. Typical. I just mean... Are you gonna eat lobster cop? Oh yeah. Breaking in sounds dangerous. You could get hurt. I heard all these banks are booby-trapped. Why? So people don't break in. What? What's wrong with breaking in? Well, the point of a bank is to keep valuables safe. If people can break in, it kind of defeats the purpose of a bank. I'm starting to get it. Ugh, that's so annoying. I have a piece of evidence that is vital to the missing hats case. Wait, what? I could really use that. Ah, so you'll help me. I really shouldn't. What kind of evidence? It's a map. I think it might lead us to where the hats are hidden. I found it this morning, right after the hats were stolen. It had big letters on top that said, "Crime Map, Eat After Reading." I didn't need it, obviously. That's good to hear. Maybe there's another way to get into your vault. Mind if I ask you some questions? Rangoet says, also in AI Dungeons, it was fun, but not as much as the first one. I don't think the AI is quite as crazy anymore. It might, yeah, I actually, I do agree with you. I wonder if it's the AI or if it's some way that we approached it or something. I'm not quite sure. The map. About that vital piece of evidence, the map. What about it? What can you tell me about it? Do you remember what it had on it? It was a map of the graveyard, I think. Oh, that's helpful. Barely helpful. The graveyard is massive. You'd be looking forever without some guide to tell you where to go. Besides, it's super haunted up there. I wouldn't want to spend too long looking around. It's haunted? That's what the rumors say. Do you remember anything else about the map? Nah, not really. Listen, if you can help me get into my vault, it's all yours. That sound like a good deal? I'll do my best. Let's ask about the vault. Regwet says, it used to be so insane before you even played it. I remember being able to die and then challenge God's top soldier, the Doomslayer from Doom, and having a fight with him. Yeah, maybe it is more tame. Maybe it was better when it wasn't as well trained. I don't think AI Dungeons could handle something like that anymore. It's a bit literal. So, let's brainstorm ideas to get into the vault. Oh, sure. What about we kick the bank teller? What? Absolutely not. I'm joking, obviously. Were you? No, I was not. Okay, new idea. We'll find your ID. I'm going to be honest with you, detective. What is it? I'm pretty sure my ID is in the bank vault. Oh, that's a conundrum. Yeah, but there's a silver lining. We live in a town filled with outlaws. I don't live here. Surely one of the outlaws will know how to make a fake ID. Is that against the rules? What rules? The bank rules. It's my vault. What are they going to do? Ban me from my own possessions? I suppose not. Great, so it's settled. You'll get me a fake ID. What? No! Suit yourself. Theoretically, if I were to help... Yes! Thank you, detective. I'll wait right here. Okay. Do we have any other questions? Nothing right now. Rangwet says about AI Dungeons, it's gotten more into trying to make sense and tell a literal, real, typical book story rather than the more anything can happen before. Okay, so Susie, maybe she has misplaced the hats in the vault. I don't know. She needs a fake ID. She has a short stature, shorter temper, ethical criminal, not a big believer in rules. Nice, already committing crimes. Oh yeah. Is it a crime to get your own stuff out of a bank? Okay, so she needs a fake ID. There are outlaws in town. Let's go in here. Giant Spatcher says, those are the cold, dead eyes of a criminal. It's true. Oh, look. Look for clues. Look for clues. Clues. Alright. Let's talk to this cow. Craig, if you're here from the evil secret society, please leave me alone. I'm not interested in joining. What's the evil secret society? Nice try. I know the society's tricks. Well, I'm actually here from the Frog Detective Crime Solving Agency. Oh yeah? Where are your credentials? Well, I am a detective and a frog, and I'm here to solve a mystery / possible crime. Do you have any identification? Just my face. Do you have any identification? No, but I'm Craig. Everybody knows me. I wouldn't normally believe you, but your appearance does seem to match what you're saying. But just know, I don't trust you. Regwet says the Frog Detective is a fraud and a fake. I wouldn't expect you to. We just met. Detective, I'm someone that is regularly messed with. There are many different societies around here, and they all want me to join. But I'm a Lone Ranger. I have no interest in being part of these secret societies. What type of secret societies are there? For starters, you've got the Naughty Little Guys. They've been after me for years. The Posties are another one. They go around delivering mail. I'm not sure that's a secret society. I think it's more of a public service. Then why can't we open everyone's mail? Not so public if you ask me. Open your eyes. Another society is the Ghost Spotters League. Oh wait, I think I've heard of them. Yes, despite being a secret society, they're quite well known. To be honest with you, I said earlier that I wasn't interested in being part of any societies, but that's only half true. Oh? The Ghost Spotters League is really exclusive, and I'm kind of bummed they've never tried to recruit me. Are you a keen ghost spotter? Well, that might be the problem. To be inducted into the league, you need to have spotted a ghost. And you haven't seen any. Correct. I don't know why I'm telling you all this. You could be anyone. I'm the detective. It's a compelling disguise, I'll give you that. Do you know much about ghosts? Well, I solved a mystery involving one. That's true. The Mystery of the Haunted Island. That was the first game. Although, it wasn't haunted in the end. So, no. You could have saved us both time and just said no. Sorry, no, I don't know much about ghosts. Can I ask you some questions? Everyone always wants information from me. The Ghost Spotters League. How close are you to spotting a ghost? What kind of question is that? How am I supposed to know? Ghosts aren't cool bugs, detective. You can't just spot them out and about. How does it work then? Well, the requirements are pretty flexible. Basically, the society just needs a credible ghost sighting story or tangible proof of a ghost, like a photo. Do ghosts show up in photos? It depends, but yeah. The saloon has a bunch of photos, but I don't want to send in the wrong one and embarrass myself. I don't know which ones are of ghosts and which ones are just normal photos. Sounds like a bit of a puzzle. They're so strict, if I get my application denied 3 times, I'm banned from ever applying again. I'm on my 2nd strike. Why did you send in the first 2 times? I faked the first 2 sightings. I dressed up as a ghost and ran really fast so I looked like a blur in the photograph. They're so clever that they figured me out right away. That's how I know they're the real deal. I like your creativity, though. Thanks. Say, if you happen to stop by the saloon, could you take a look and see if you can tell which of the photos has a ghost in it? I don't really care about actually spotting a ghost myself. I just want to be part of the society. I suppose that's fair enough. Sure, if I have time, I'll take a look. Thanks. Secret societies. I don't suppose there's a secret society that is dedicated to stealing hats. Not that I'm aware of. But that's the thing, detective. These societies run deep. I barely scratched the surface of what there is to know. They run everything. Everywhere you've been, anything you've done, it's all dictated by the secret societies. Surely that can't be true. You'd think not, but it's true. How do you know it's true? I'm part of several forums dedicated to uncovering the truth. Is it a secret forum? What? Haha, like, is the forum also a secret society? I never thought of that. I'll have to look into it. No, I'm just joking. I don't see how you can joke about something like this. Secret societies run everything. Craig, I don't think that's true. Rangoet says, as a member of a secret society, I can confirm. Oh yeah? What evidence do you have that it's not true? None, I suppose. Just a lack of evidence of it being true. I would say it's more like a lack of evidence of it not being true. Giant spatula says +1. Agree to disagree. I'll agree to be right, and you agree to be wrong. Okay, sure. Nothing right now. Okay, we got Craig. Put him in the book. Craig. Motive? Wanted membership to the secret hat stealing society. Needs definite proof of a ghost. Notes. Either a conspiracy theorist or knows way more about the world than me. Does not buy my detective disguise. Just wants to be part of something. Good. Come. Okay, so we should go to the saloon. We need a fake ID. I love these worm bank tellers or whatever they are. It's a bank? I guess. Oh, it's the post office? Can I open the store? Is there another way in? Hello. What an interesting bug. Wait, does our notebook confirm we are a fake detective? No, we're real. I know what you mean, because he says that sees through my detective disguise, but we're legit. Ooh, these could come in handy. Haha, get it? Handy. Gloves. Progy Frenzy says, whoa, unreliable narrator twist. Could you imagine? Excuse me. Yes, Sheriff? Those are evidence. Evidence of what? Crime. Oh, I'll leave them here. No. No? Take them. Aren't they evidence? Not yet. Cool. Got gloves. I like his photo on his counter here. We got the gloves. What's the connection? Oh, hey. Oh my god, we're gonna have to talk to all these people. Okay, I'm ready for it. I'm bracing myself emotionally for a lot of dialogues. Is this man Piotr? Howdy, Sheriff Mason Mole. Hello. How's your new position here? What? The job. He totally stole the hats. This guy, you think? Are you enjoying being the sheriff? Yes. That's great. I'm sure you'll fit right in. Okay. You know, you look really familiar. Have I seen you around before? No. Strange. You must have a familiar face. No. Ha, you're probably right. My memory plays tricks on me all the time. Yes. So, how did you meet Lobster Cop? School. You've known each other since school? That's wild. You must be close. Yes. Lobster Cop is pretty hard to please. He must think highly of you to suggest you as the new sheriff. Yes. That's nice, isn't it? To have a friend who thinks the world of you? Yep. What were you doing before this? Before? Before you became sheriff, did you have a different job? Yes. What was it? I helped. Helped? I helped out. Helped out who? With what? Not important. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to pry. There I go again being nosy. Goodbye. Oh, okay, see ya. Put him in the book. Get him in. Mason Mole. Man of mystery. Motive? Wanted to be the only person in town with a hat. Needs to be left alone, it seems. Notes. A few words. Previous job. Helped out. That's all we know. I'm on to you. What can it mean? Oh, hey, it's a map. Ah, great. I can use this to orient myself if I get lost in this needlessly large town. Got a town map. It's not that big. Cowboy County. Bam. Handy. Sort of. Sort of. I guess we'll just keep going door to door. Is this like the general store? Well, I love this painting and want it for my house. Can I please buy these carrots? Do you have money? No. Then you cannot buy these carrots. Okay, so we probably need money, but let's have a little chat. Oh no. Oh, of course. Let me just knock everything over. Good afternoon. Welcome to the Cowboy County General Store. My name is Wendy. We have a wide range of general goods for purchase. Giant Spatcher says, okay, but can I have the carrots? Hi, I'm the detective. Unfortunately, at this time, we don't stock any gear for detective work. I don't need anything. Oh. Please feel free to browse our expansive selection. I'm sure you'll find what you need. No, thank you. We have a wide range of general goods for purchase. Yes. Do you need a specific item that isn't in stock? We process special orders at no extra cost to the customer. I don't really need anything. Special orders have an average 2-day turnaround. That's a great turnaround. It is one of our many great policies, such as we are proud to offer our customers a satisfaction guarantee on all purchases. What is a satisfaction guarantee? We guarantee that you will either be satisfied or dissatisfied with your purchase. What happens if I'm dissatisfied? That falls within our satisfaction guarantee. So I can get a refund? The satisfaction guarantee only guarantees a range of satisfaction from dissatisfied to satisfied. If your feeling towards the product doesn't fall within that range, you are entitled to a refund. That clears it up. Thanks. Anyway, I'm actually here to ask you some questions about the case. Unfortunately, we don't have cases in stock at this time. The mystery, I mean, of the stolen hats. Stealing is not permitted at Cowboy County General Store. It's not permitted anywhere, really. To be clear, I'm not here to purchase or steal any items from your store. I'm here on official business to solve the mystery of the stolen hats here in Cowboy County. Right. It would have been a lot easier for me if you'd said that in the first place. I feel like I just spent so much time explaining the policies and values of my store. A bit embarrassing for me, really. Like, maybe in future, just tell people what you're here for? Yes, absolutely right. I'm not good at communicating quickly. I get easily swept up in conversation. Sorry. Oh, he's so sweet. It's fine. I just feel a bit self-conscious. No. You did great. I learned a lot about your store policies. I'm glad to hear that. It hasn't been easy taking over the shop. On Rango, it says, I was playing Space Station 13 and made the most glorious creation, the butt bot, a bot made from a monkey butt that farts. That doesn't seem like a useful robot to have. You seem like an old hand at it. Ha! That's great. I'm not at all. I've only been running the shop for 7 months. Oh, cool. Can I ask you some questions? New job. Ish. I mean, 7 months. So you started running the shop. How's it all going? I wish I could say I'm nailing it, but it honestly doesn't feel like it most of the time. Well, that's no good. Ringo says, sure, not useful, but it's more important than any other robot because haha, but robot. That's fair enough. Wendy's, okay. The shop has been in my family for generations. I thought in my hands it would be the best it's ever been, but it's just kind of the same. The same is good. At least it's not worse than it was. I suppose you're right. Is there anything that would boost your confidence? Well, there is one thing. What is it? Do you see these portraits on the wall? They're lovely. Every shop owner in my family has had a beautiful portrait created of them, except for me. Mine is just a silly photo. It's an amazing photo. It's a nice photo. Yeah, sure, but it's not the same. I haven't got the slightest idea how I'm supposed to get someone to create a beautiful portrait. I don't even know who painted those ones. Have you tried painting one yourself? With what time? And besides, art was never my strong suit. Giant Spatula says 3 Bear Moon. Oh, yeah. Maybe you could paint it for me. Huh, I wish. I'm not much of a painter. Is there a ghost in it? Oh, true. Isn't Frog Detective a painter? I vaguely remember something. I think, didn't we draw something or paint something? I do sort of remember that. Well, if you find anyone who wants to paint me, can you let me know? How are they supposed to know if they want to paint you if they can't see you? Here, take this photo of me. Haha, okay. Kind of weird. What's weird? Just carrying around a photo of you on the off chance that I find a painter who can paint you a portrait. I don't think that's weird. Okay, sorry. Got a photo. Oh my god, we're getting the items. Can I ask you some questions? We got nothing else right now. Alright, we have the photo, and we'll add this bear to our notes. Bear pick. Wendy. Bam. Motive? Steal the hats and sell them back to the town. The perfect crime. How does he feel about AI art? Oh, true. We could have this done in seconds. Note, 7 months in the biz. Rehearsed and formal, yet professional and warm. I'm now carrying around a photo of her, and nobody thinks that's weird, especially not me. Alright, she needs a portrait painted. Paint me like one of your frog detectives. Okay, don't worry. There's only like 1,000 more places for us to go. We've done what? 4? 1, 2, 5 more. Should we go into the saloon? We can look at the paintings. Before we talk to this panda, well, I love the worm playing a piano, obviously. I'm looking for ghosts. None of these really look like ghosts, particularly. Are there more pictures upstairs? Oh, God, it's so short. Oh! I sit and ponder, detective. Is this theft a bad thing? Perhaps. But who are we to determine good and bad? What if you look through your glass? Oh, good point. Yeah, we'll take a look with the magnifying glass. A stolen hat is a message. Do not let yourself be shielded. The light of the sun holds more answers than we think. Okay. Answers to what? Questions. What questions? Why is it so bright out here? How do I charge this solar-powered bobblehead? And more, I'm certain of it. We spend so much time focused on how to find the missing hats, and no time considering why we had them in the first place. I would assume for sun protection. Protection? From the sun? What harm does the sun pose to us? The sun can be bad for your skin. If I stay in the sun too long, my skin goes all crispy. I turn into a crispy fried snack. Is being crispy wrong, detective? It's wrong for me. Who are we to determine wrong and right? Well, I'm the frog detective, and I'm just a lonely poet trying to make sense of the world. It's nice to meet you. And you. You sure think a lot about things, huh? I try, but I think I get it wrong a lot of the time. Who are we to determine wrong and right? Huh. Huh. If you don't mind me saying, you don't look too much like a cowboy. Oh, I'm no cowboy. I'm Dusty. I'm an outlaw/poet. I'm trying to compose the perfect cowboy poem. It's taking forever. I'm no good at this. But you have so much to say. Yes, but when I write it down, it gets so muddled. Nothing comes out right. I'm sure it sounds great. It doesn't. I'm ashamed to even show anyone. You can show me. I won't judge. Okay. A cowboy's life is so much fun. Sitting round on your bum. Ride a scooter, sing a tune, say a yee-haw in the afternoon. The sun is bright. Their smiles shine brighter when waving at this lonely rider. I give a nod and smile back too, yet I wish I could be someone new. An outlaw's life is not for me. I want to ride and be carefree. Instead I sit and write stuff down, not fitting in with this cowboy town. That's my poem. It's beautiful. I would say that's the perfect cowboy poem. Thanks, but I think I want to write a new one. Do you mind if I ask you some questions about the case? Go ahead. Burmashave? I don't know what this is. Perfect cowboy poem. Do you need help workshopping a perfect cowboy poem? I would love that. Nobody here really gets me, you know that? You know? Totally. I'll show you what I have so far, and maybe you can help me finish it. Sure. I saw a cowboy eat a snack, a bowl of cereal. From his sack. Nice! I saw Cowboy eat a snack, a bowl of cereal from his sack. He finished quickly, smart and sure, then headed off to get some more. He finished quickly, smart and sure, then headed off to get some more. But just ahead, to his shock, he saw a goblin on a rock. I'm not gonna not do the goblin. Okay, sure. But just ahead, to his shock, he saw a goblin on a rock. He waddled over, concentrated face, only to discover the thing had gone without a trace. Ooh, plot twist. Okay. He waddled over, concentrated face, only to discover the thing had gone without a trace. The cowboy smiled and shook his head, and off he went. Back to bed. Giants Badger says, I was a 1940s brand that advertised by putting little poems on billboards, and everyone would end with Burma shave. Oh, okay. I did not know this. I'll have to research this afterwards. The cowboy smiled and shook his head, and off he went, back to bed. Aha! It's perfect! The perfect poem! I can't wait to recite it in front of a crowd. Thank you from the bottom of my heart, detective. It wasn't a problem at all. I had lots of fun. I feel like I understand the cowboy life a bit better now. Maybe one day I'll feel confident enough to become one myself. I wish you the best of luck. Thanks. Hey, since I've written the perfect poem, I don't need my writing supplies anymore. Really? You don't want to write any more poems? No, I do, but every time I start a new project, I like to use new tools, so I don't take the energy of the old poem with me. Sounds expensive. Yeah. Anyway, take 'em. Got a writing set. We got it. Put it in the book. Bam. Dusty. Bam. Motive? Wanted to absorb cowboy powers through cowboy hat osmosis. Needs? Just someone to talk to. Giants Badger says, every project I start, I throw out my computer and buy a new one. It's a good policy. Notes. Poet, icon, legend, friend. Longs to live the cowboy life, not great at budgeting. Progi says, Billy Collins famously burns down his current house after finishing a new poem. Is that true? I think that sounds right. That sounds true to me. All right, we did a little Assassin's Creed off the old balcony there. I'm pretty sure there was a bale of hay. Let's look at the pictures with the magnifying glass. Bit of a bummer. Oh my gosh, there's two people to talk to here. Oh hey, a painter! Pistol! Well, if it isn't the frog of the hour. Maybe the frog of 1.5 hours if we're being generous. Oh, is that how long this game is gonna be? 45 minutes if you're speedy. Haha, well, you get what I mean. It's good to see you, detective. Have we met? Not in person, no. I've sent you several emails asking you to illustrate your frog blog. Oh, you must be Pistol. That's me, finest artist in all of Cowboy County and potentially the world. Yes, you mentioned that many times in your emails. It's a shame we haven't been able to work together. Your stories come to me so visually. I would love to illustrate them. I would love that too. Unfortunately, I do not have $1 million money to pay you with. It's actually $2 million money. Yes, sorry. It's no matter, detective. Simply keep saving up and you will be able to afford my work one day. I'll do that. Are you working on something at the moment? Yes, my finest piece yet. It's an, well, you see, it's clearly a, who am I kidding, detective? I've lost my artistic touch. Oh, I'm sure it's just a bit of creative block. Creative block? No. I clicked on a banner on cyberspace and it took me to a strange website. What did the banner say? Click here for an epic video of a worm who is buff. Giant Spatch says that snake who's playing the piano is very talented. He's doing a good job. You were right to click it. When it loaded, it was just a scary picture of a witch. It made a loud cackling noise and the screen just said, "You just got a curse on you from this website." Ever since then, I've lost my artistic talents. That's terrible. When did that happen? Earlier today. I don't mean to doubt you, but are you sure it wasn't just a prank? A prank? I don't think so. That witch was really scary, and I'm normally very brave. Did the website have any specifics about the curse? No. Well, how do you know the curse is on your artistic talents? It's been 3 hours and I haven't found my latest muse. A muse? You know, a subject that piques my interest. Every day I find one, and today I haven't seen anything that inspires me. Can I ask you some questions? Go ahead. A muse. You mentioned needing a muse. I'm cursed to never have one. Well, it's only been a few hours. One might show up. I doubt it. I think it's the end of my painting career. Don't give up now. What if I could help you find a muse? You want to help me? I would love to. Let me think. Maybe you could draw me. I have no interest in drawing you. That's understandable. If you can find me a photograph of something compelling to draw, I would be very grateful. But I think it might be too much of a challenge. Nothing is too much of a challenge for me. What about putting on a hat? No comment. Your head is a weird shape. I know this. I'll get to work finding a photograph for you to draw. Thank you, detective. I wish you the best of luck. Can I ask you some questions? Give him the photograph. Give item, the bear pick. I found a photograph for you to paint. Oh, can I see? Here you go. Wow. This is beautiful. Is this Wendy from the store? Sure is. It would be my absolute pleasure to paint this. I did it! What? I lifted the witch's curse! I mean, I guess. It seems like it was probably a prank. Oh, I thought you said it was scary. I don't think I said that. I'm really brave. Doesn't seem like something I'd say. Right, I must be mistaken. It's okay, we all make mistakes. Well, not me so much. So will this work as your new muse? Absolutely, stay right there. I'm gonna paint it immediately. It's beautiful, and voila! Wow, it's beautiful. Thank you, I'm so proud of it. What are you gonna do with it now? Oh, this is just a warm-up for me. You can keep this portrait if you like. Really? Yeah, or throw it out. I don't mind. I'm just happy I got my talent back. The talent was inside you all along. No, it wasn't. Okay. Bam, got a portrait. Let's go give this to the shopkeep. Pistol. There he is. Motive? Maybe hats are hard to paint? Needs? A muse and some internet safety lessons. Done. Notes? 2 million money is a small price to pay for art. Cursed, allegedly. Oh, I forgot that it wasn't all piano music. Give the portrait. So, you're not gonna believe this. What is it? I managed to get you a portrait. Wait, seriously? Yep, Pistol the painter saw your photo and he thought you were the perfect muse. He said that? About me? Sure did. Can I see the painting? Sure, I'll hang it up for you. Giant Spatcher says, I too am cursed. Allegedly. Wow, it's great. Pistol's so talented. How much do I owe him? No charge. He was just glad to be free of the witch's cyberspace curse. I'm sorry, what? It's a whole thing. Don't worry about it. The painting isn't cursed, is it? I don't think so. Well, good. Thank you so much for getting this portrait for me, detective. It was no problem at all. What can I give you for the trouble? Let me think. Oh, I know. Take this ladder. Oh, a whole ladder? That seems quite big. You'll barely notice you're holding it. I promise. If you say so, thanks. Got a ladder. Bam, check. I need money to buy the carrots. A ladder doesn't help you break... Oh, you need a fake ID, right. Let's go talk to the barkeep or whoever else was in here. Afternoon, detective. What can I get for you? Oh, nothing for me, thanks. I'm here on official business. Ah, hear about the hats? I must look like a heck of a suspect. Why's that? I'm the only resident of Cowboy County without a hat. I mean, until now. That's pretty suspicious of me. I could have stolen them all out of jealousy and cooked them up in my stew. Ha ha ha! Did you steal the hats and cook them up in your stew? You bet! Oh. Everyone, come get your hat stew! Ha ha ha! I'm just pulling your leg, detective. I'm a jokester. They call me Bantering Bonnie around here. That's a nice nickname. I'm literally joking. Ha ha ha! They just call me Bonnie. I made that up. Oh, ha. Now you're getting it. I'm full of jokes. Yeah, I get it now. Anyway, you mentioned that you don't wear a hat. Why not? My head is a weird shape. Ah. I'm literally joking. My head is completely normal. Oh, ha ha ha. Mine too. I just don't like the way hats look with my dress. Plus, I'm inside most of the time, so why bother? It's not a suspicious thing, LOL. Okay, LOL. Hey, detective? Yeah? I know a lot about Cowboy County. I know it all. Why are we yelling? It's a joke, LOL. Is it okay if I talk normally? Yes, but if it was just a joke. Okay. Anyway, as I was saying, my job here isn't just to run the saloon. I'm also a keen historian for Cowboy County. Despite my hilarious nature, I take the role very seriously. For example, did you know that the graveyard up on the hill is gravely haunted? Haha, gravely. Sorry? It's gravely haunted. Graveyard. Yeah, that's what I said. I have tons of stories and photographs from the haunted hill. You can check them out if you want. I sure will, thanks. LOL, I just got the gravely thing. Ha ha ha. Huh. Can I ask you some questions about this case? Ghost photos. Do you know much about the photos here in the saloon? Haha, legend has it they're haunted. I don't know if I believe it, but you're welcome to take a look at them and I'll tell you what I know. Sure, thanks. Hat stew. You didn't actually make hat stew, did you? Of course not. Gross. I am making stew, though. It's the only way I can think of to get the regular customers back. Where did they go? Oh, they're around, but I think they got a bit scared off. Ah, do you have bandits in the saloon? LOL, I wish. It's worse. Artists. Artists? Creative types. That doesn't sound scary at all. No, but no. You're right. It just changes the vibe. They hang around all day creating things and finding themselves. I miss the rootin' tootin' cowboy bootin' times we used to have. You're not a fan of art? I like the cartoon section of the newspaper, if that counts. Sure. You just want everyone to party a bit more, right? Right. Get them to stop taking themselves so seriously. So your solution is stew? Hat stew. I'm joking. Sorry, I'm still learning about jokes. A vibe. It's just a normal stew, but I'm famous for it around here. Lure them here with the stew, keep them here with the party atmosphere. Sounds like a great plan. I don't have enough ingredients, though. Say, could you buy me some carrots? I'll give you the cash. Sure. Okay, we can do this. Let's look at these paintings, too, real quick. Oh, and around these parts, there are really delicious edible cactus flowers. Could you collect 4 for me? I guess so. I'll give you as much stew as you want in return. Sounds like a good deal. Let's ask nothing else right now. Was it 2 million monies, though? No, we're not going to be able to buy a painting. Just going to buy the carrots. Bonnie. Bam. Motive? A practical joke, perhaps. Needs? Carrots and cactus flowers for her stew. Notes. She's joking. Allegedly doesn't wear hats, but appears to be wearing a hat of some sort. Keen Cowboy County historian. Hates creativity. This one is standing in front of a graveyard. That's totally haunted behavior. Or maybe she's mourning. Did you ever think of that? Then why is she smiling? Yeah, good point. Actually, I know who that is. That's Betsy, one of the first shop owners here in Cowboy County. She sold all these gravestones to residents of the town. I suspect that's why she has such a big smile on her face. The smile of a clever businesswoman. Not haunted. Not haunted. Okay, thanks. Is this a ghost? Who, Mark? Huh. Nah, I wish Mark was a ghost. What? That didn't come out right. LOL. That's my ex-husband. Oh, I'm sorry to hear it. Why'd you get divorced? Seems like a pretty personal question. My bad. I'm just kidding. He's not really my ex-husband. I don't really actually know who that is, but I call him Mark. I think that photo is over 50 years old. Take my word for it, though. That's not a haunted photo. It has a nice energy. Okay. Not a ghost. What looks like a ghost? I think this is a ghost. Ooh, I like this one. I hope it's not haunted. Oh, hi, Mark. Bad luck, detective. This is the most haunted photo of all. Ah, why? Legend has it the rabbit was a real mean guy. He would put banana peels out for people to trip on, give people wedgies, you name it. Wow, that's horrible. Rankwet back, welcome. Yeah. Wait. Sorry, I'm thinking of someone else. How embarrassing. No, yeah, this guy was the sheriff about 80 years ago. A great sheriff loved by all. So, not haunted. Nope, sorry. All good. Alright, which... Do you think this is a haunted picture? Is this a ghost? Ha, I doubt it. That's a photo of a visitor from about a year ago. They came and changed all the colors in Cowboy County. It was really weird and messy. Fun, though. And they're still alive? I sure hope so. Thanks. Okay. Is it always the last one we look at? I wonder. This one is super spooky. Surely it has to be a ghost photo. That's old Snappy Fresh. He was one of the original gold miners here in town about 100 years ago. Wow. It's old and creepy. It totally fits the description I'm looking for. Yeah, well, you're out of luck. Oh? Old Snappy Fresh is still alive. How could he be a ghost? Unwiseford says, is that a reference to the painting game? Oh wait, is which a reference? He's still alive. How old is he? It's impolite to ask an old person's age. He's 130 years old. Giant Badge says, oh, maybe that makes sense. How do you know? I asked. Coincidentally, that's how I learned it was rude to ask someone's age. Okay, thanks. The painting dog. Oh. Only know from speed runs. Oh my god. So what are we doing? We're looking for the haunted picture. Chicory, a colorful tale, apparently. That says, wait, was this one here before? I don't remember. It had such a strange energy to it. Yeah, I suddenly feel really chilly when I look at it. He's handsome, yet cold. DJ Snappy Fresh and the Frog Sleuth. A man who has lived 1,000 lives. There's a kindness to him, but also a great mystery. Giant Badger says, me IRL. Rangot says, yeah, I can tell, but is this to help the shopkeeper get in? Or this was earlier, there's somebody who wanted a picture of a ghost to join the secret ghost society, remember? You were here for that. Bonnie? Yes, yes, detective? I think this is a haunted photo. I think you might well be right. May I take it? Please do. I'll be glad to get rid of it. Got a haunted photo. Yeah, that guy. That's what I meant when I said shopkeeper. Okay. Well, we got the picture. Let's go give it to him. We could also buy some carrots if we wanted for the stew. Let's actually just pick these up while we're here. Can I please buy these carrots? Do you have money? I sure do. Plenty of it. Okay, no need to brag. Take as many as you need. Thanks. And we also need 4 flowers. Orange vegetables. I do love orange vegetables. My god. Sweet potatoes. Carrots. I guess that's both of them. But they're all good. Let's see if we can get some flowers. From cactuses. We need 4, right? I guess it needs to be a more different flower than that. Am I gonna need to, like, deploy my ladder to get up here? Sorry if I was annoying there. Nah, it's alright. Don't worry about it. Giant Badger says, I feel like you should be able to burn the bugs with the magnifying glass. Oh, that'd be cool. If we could, like, focus the sunlight. You're good, Rangoet. Don't worry. What a little stinker you'd be, frying up those ants. Frying up the bugs. How do I know? Let me look at the notebook real quick. Let me consult the old book. Definitive proof of a ghost. Cactus, carrots and cactus flowers for her stew. Okay, that doesn't really help. No fall damage. Good to know. How do I know? Like, so many cactuses have flowers. Frog Detective creates wildfire with magnifying glass. How do I know? Which ones can I have? Let's just bring her the carrots. Maybe we'll get some more instructions. But first... Can I ask you some questions? Give item ghost pick. So I took a look at all the photos in the saloon, and I think this one is definitely a ghost. Oh really? How do you know? Bonnie helped me out by telling me the stories of all the photos. The rest of the photos seem pretty normal, but this one is something else. Rangoet says, imagine a case where Frog Detective is the culprit? What a twist. I guess I think this is supposed to be the end of the series, so it would have to be this one. Maybe not, though. Who knows? I can just tell the energy from this photo is very spooky and suspicious. I should have known right away, but I suppose I can only be so smart. I suppose that's true. Is it okay if I take a photocopy of this? That's fine. Hopefully this is enough proof for the Ghost Spotters League to finally let me in. If they don't, it's their loss. Thanks. Hey, can I give you something for your help? Rangoet says, interesting. What do you have? A pickaxe. Why? Sorry? Why do you have a pickaxe? What's it to you? Can't I just carry around a pickaxe? Is there something wrong with that? I don't know, I guess not, but usually when people give stuff to me, they have a reason for having it in the first place. Do people give stuff to you often? Yeah, pretty often. Okay. Well, I don't really have an explanation for the pickaxe thing, sorry. That's okay, I guess. Just one more mystery that will haunt me for the rest of my days. That seems really intense. It's just a pickaxe. For you, maybe. Whatever. Thanks for the pickaxe. Boom, we got it. Got a pickaxe. Gimme this. Gimme this. Alright, we lost the photo, we got a pickaxe. If you were an NPC, what item would you give? Oh man, I would definitely give like a special whistle that you blow it and the secret cave appears. That's what I would give. Special magic whistle. No question. Let's give the barkeep the carrots. Give item carrots. Hey, I managed to procure some carrots for your stew. You're the best, detective. How did you even manage that? I simply went next door and bought some. That's so cool. I'll add them to the stew now. Bam. Take them out. Let me just ask again about the flowers. What were the stew ingredients again? The full recipe is a secret, of course, but I needed carrots and cactus flowers. You should be able to get the carrots next door at the shop. Maybe we get like a tool, like shears or something, to take the flowers off? That seems like a horrible clue. Oh, there's one. Okay, these big ones. That's one prickly cactus. Good thing I have these gloves to protect my soft little fingers. Got a cactus flower. Well, that's one. Okay, these orange ones. I guess. Let's just make sure. Well, there's one. Boom. Just having a little poke around. I don't want to talk to this man yet, although I bet he's going to need a pickaxe, just by his general vibe over here. Let's just cruise around a little bit and look for flowers. Just get that done. What would you give, Piotr? I'd give a magic whistle, I said. Or a butterfly that lets you double jump. Like in that game that we made. Actually, that's what I would give. Double jumping butterfly. Lock it in. Ooh, a secret well. Hey, this ladder is perfect for climbing down this well. Lucky me. Oh. I think I'm getting ahead of myself, but that's okay. Put the ladder in the well. Oh, a key. Oh, this is one of the things we need. People are so careless nowadays. Ever heard of a keychain? I'll take this with me. Got a key. Right. This is one of the, like, 4 things we need. Key. Crime scene map, criminal tool, key, meal. Right. A meal will be stew. Not only is this ladder perfect for climbing down, I can also use it for climbing up. Lucky me! If we get the fake ID... Let's actually look at that again real quick. If we get the fake ID, that'll get us the map. We need a criminal tool. We have the key, and we need a meal. Okay. So what are the games lined up for stream? Jetsbudge says, I'm so happy she put the scooter in this game. I think the next one we're going to do is The Logical Journey of the Zoombinis. It was requested a long time ago, and I want to play it too. So we'll be doing some Zoombinis next, but we probably won't get to that until this is probably the last stream for this week. So we'll probably do that maybe on Sunday or during the week. Other than that, I got to think about what else I want to do in the near future. I have a bunch of games from Humble Choice or whatever that I haven't really looked at because I haven't really been paying much attention to it, honestly, for the past few months. Well, there's Disco Elysium. True. That does feel like a whole thing to get stuck into. And Pierogi Frenzy says, King's Quest 5, don't eat the pie. Oh, how bad could it possibly be to eat the pie? Okay, what have we got? We've got... Although it would be fun to play King's Quest game. Obviously, we do like adventure games here. Please. Okay, let's go talk to the guy at the scooter store. Rangot says, Disco Elysium is quite a thing to get into. And Pierogi Frenzy says, eating the pie makes the game unwinnable. Classic gaming convention. You know, just don't eat the pie. Rangot says, King's Quest I just know is old Dark Souls. I don't know if that comparison's quite right, but maybe. This is Rhonda Dynamite, who has a very sweet name. They come from far and wide to face off with the powerful Rhonda Dynamite. Rhonda Dynamite? That's me! Ready your weapon, Frog. It is time for us to do battle. I do not have a weapon, and I'm not super interested in doing battle. Then why are you here to face me? This is my land, Frog. You can't just waltz in here and expect to take it. Your land? You own the scooter barn? Froggy says, yeah, in IMHO, you need to sit through all the narration in Disco Elysium. Okay, yeah, it's a lot. We'd have to I think we'd have to really set aside a bunch of time where we could commit to doing long streams to get through Disco Elysium. Ron and Dynamite says, no, but I loiter here every day. Everybody knows this. Where have you been? Do you live under a rock, Frog? I thought a lily pad might be more suitable. Ha! I live at 100 Skeleton Street, Slippery Pond. The voice acting is unparalleled in Disco Elysium. Did you just give me your full address? Yes. You literally just met me. Don't give your full address to strangers. Why not? How else are you going to know where I live? You have a great point. This is the game dev. The detective does not have a great point. Do not give your address out to strangers. Unless your house is super cool and you're mega rich. Then tell people where you live, because how else are they going to know you live in a mansion? Okay, even then, just show them a photo. Don't give them your address. Thanks for playing. I'll leave you to it. Anyway, I'm not sure why you're trying to fight me. Would you like me to leave? Nah, I'm enjoying having some company. So, what do you do? Oh, what do you do as a job? Oh, what do you do as a job? Oh, I'm the detective. I'm here to solve the case of the missing hats. Rango says King's Quest was an old FromSoft game, I believe. And what directly inspired Dark Souls creator for his games, particularly the slower-based combat, traps, lore, storytelling, and level design. Dark Souls literally just reused names and items from King's Quest? Is that true? That's King's Field. Oh, okay. That makes more sense. King's Quest is an old adventure game that there were a whole bunch of. Just in time. When you find the culprit, bring him here. That makes more sense, though, if it's King's Field. I'll beat him up. What? No. Give him a taste of these fists. Kick him in the nose. Tie their shoes together and trip him up. Tell them they're ugly. Please, no. I'm an outlaw detective. I hate when people do the wrong thing. That's the opposite of an outlaw. You're right. I think this life isn't for me anymore. Isn't for me anymore. You think so? To be honest with you, detective, I was meaning to apply for the sheriff position. Oh, it was filled just before I got here. Oh, and Rango says, I got the names mixed up. Well, I was thinking about King's Field. Okay, that does check out. Yeah, I know, but by some rando. His name is Mason Mole. I'm sure Lobster Cop wouldn't have given the job to just anyone. He must be very qualified. Doesn't mean he's not a rando. I suppose not. What makes you want to be the sheriff? I'm a natural leader. I run the outlaw group with class and style, and I love to help others. Got a problem that needs solving? I'm your girl. And I'm tough. No one is going to mess with me. Wow, you sound like a great fit for the job. I think so too, but it's too late now. Not necessarily. You could always talk to Mason Mole, show him your expertise. Maybe you could be co-sheriffs. That's a great idea. Do you mind if I question you about the case I'm working on? About being the sheriff. And Rango says, I was surprised that Kingsfield got a VR game with how small and niche it is. Oh, I hadn't heard about that. How do you intend to become the sheriff? By force. I will simply beat up Mason Mole. What? You can't do that. Yes, I can. I'm Rhonda Dynamite. The rules don't apply to me. What did Mason Mole ever do to you? I don't know, but he's shifty. Just don't trust his face. Please, don't take the role by force. Have you tried submitting a resume? A resume, you say? Like a list of my skills and experience? Yeah, I think that would be a better option than beating up Sheriff Mason Mole. Less fun, though. I don't really have the writing supplies for making a resume. If I had a paper and stuff, I could probably mention it. Rabbits, no, it didn't. I was referencing when Pierogi mentioned the King's Quest VR game. Oh. I think he said King's Quest V is King's Quest 5, not King's Quest VR. I may have missed something else, but I think that the V is a 5. King's Quest VR is difficult for me to imagine. But it would be very cool if it existed. Maybe it does. Detective says, I can get you the writing supplies, just please don't beat up the sheriff. Fine, fine. I was just thinking about it. All right, we've got the writing supplies. I have some writing supplies right here. Oh, how did you get those so quickly? Ringwood says, I see. I misrepresented that as King's Quest VR, Lamau. Yeah, if you look up screenshots of King's Quest, you'll see why it would be very surprising. I helped to compose a beautiful poem. Making a lot of misunderstandings here? No worries, no problem. Sounds boring, but thanks for getting those writing supplies for me. I appreciate it. If there's anything I can do for you, let me know. I have a bunch of skills. I wish I had a bunch of skills. We can't all be Rhonda Dynamite. Do you mind if I question you about the case I'm working on? I need a fake ID for Susie. Oh, perfect. You mentioned you can forge identification, right? I sure can. I was wondering if you could help me out. Sure, anything for my friend the detective. Amazing! I need to get a fake ID made for Susie. Can you help? Can do. Did you want to know what it's for? Nope, I'm not interested in other people's business. I'll get that ready for you in a jiffy. Rangwat says Kingsfield could work in VR pretty well. I gotta look at Kingsfield. I can't really picture it in my head. All right, all done. Anything else I can help you with? I think I'm good for now. Thanks so much. No worries, partner. Got a fake ID. Let's go give this to Susie and break into the bank. Brogy says, Frenzy says, it would be VR from King Graham's perspective. It would be VR from King Graham's perspective, and he can see a fat suburban kid, me, get angry after he realized he needed the pie to progress in the game. Oh man, it's second-person gameplay. The game shows you. Motive. I honestly don't think she would need a motive to steal the hats, just a hunch though. Needs to write a resume and learn some non-violent conflict resolution skills. Notes, wants to fight me. No, wait, she wants to fight everybody. Knows my full address. Dreams of being the sheriff. Please. I mean, oh yeah, no, that's fine. Susie, we have the fake ID. Okay, so, before I give you this, just know that this makes me very uncomfortable. But I know how important it is for me to solve this case and impress Lobster Cop. So, here is your fake ID. Yes! This rules! It looks so realistic! I don't think it looks realistic at all, but it should be enough to get you in. Okay, I'll be right back. It worked! Thanks, detective. I'll be sure to tell everyone I know about how you helped me. Oh, no, it's okay. You don't need to tell anyone. Hear ye, the detective helped me break into a bank. No, they should call you the burglar. I do not want to be called that. Fine, fine. Here, I got that map out for you. Bam, got a crime map. And I got my real ID out, so I won't be breaking the rules anymore. I'm glad to hear it. Thanks for the map. I think it'll be a big help. Bam. Another quest complete. Crime map. Crime map, key. We're almost doing it. We're doing it. Let's go up to the hill and probably give that dude a pickaxe. We also need 2 more flowers, which is kind of a pain in the butt, if I'm being real. If they were a little bit more distinct, it would be less of a pain in the butt. But as it stands, bit of a pain in the butt. There's one. How do I get up there? How? Steps. Come on. Do I have to be on the scooter? What if I get a run up? It's definitely one of the flowers. Oh, I can jump on the scooter. I forgot, too. Got a cactus flower. Alright, one more. Eyes peeled for one more big, good cactus flower. Bam, we got it. Unwisebird says, damn, that was a sick move. I learned all my moves from Skatebird. That should be enough flowers. Great. Let's go make a stew. And that'll be a meal. Can I grind? That was pretty close to grinding. Whoa, wait, let's try that again. We'll grind on this fence. I'm pretty sure it's working. Oh, that was definitely grinding. Counted. A meal. Just like Tony Hawk. Thank you for noticing. Give item cactus flowers. I've just been flower picking. Great. Here's what I've collected so far. I'll add them to the stew. But still doesn't reach the heights of that bird skating game. Oh yeah. We should go back to Skatebird. They did a fix where they made the camera better, but honestly, maybe I'm wrong. The game, I did try the fix. It was still not great. I nearly pricked myself. Haha, did you? That's so funny. It's not funny at all. It's hilarious. It is not hilarious. That would have hurt. Ha ha ha. Yeah, it would have. Good thing I managed to find some gloves. Ringo says Skatebird was so, something. Ew, like secondhand gloves? First and secondhand, yep. Well, that's cute. Thanks for getting them. No problem. Hey, would you look at that? What? You got all the ingredients. I mean, it was a pretty simple task. I'm so proud of you. What's wrong? Feels a little condescending. What's condescending about being proud of you? All I did was pick some flowers and go to the store. That's more than I did, I suppose. Just give me a sec. I'll finish up the stew and give you some. Great, thanks. I reckon I could give this to Lobster Cop. Do whatever you want. Got some stew. I think we're in the home stretch here. I think we're going to trade this pickaxe for some crime tool. Because let's look at the old notebook real quick. We've done basically every other quest. Let's see. Lobster Cop needs things. Done. Done. Mason Mole. Done. 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 Yeah. We're killing it. Wow, look at you. Huh? You're a jumper, your vacant smile. Those piercing eyes. Are you a model? I certainly am. Not. Maybe it's time to start modeling. Maybe. Or maybe it's time to solve a mystery. Huh. Yeah. Actually, I don't know what you mean. I'm a detective. Ah. Is there a problem? I don't want any trouble. I'm an outlaw, you see. My name is Sherman. Authority and I don't always see eye to eye. I have no authority at all. You have the authority to steal my heart. Ha ha. What? Because of your good looks. It's just a little joke. Not about your looks. You look great. It was like you could steal my heart because you're so dashing. You're too kind. Anyway, how can I help you, detective? I'm here about the missing hats. The missing hearts? You've stolen them! Sorry, just joking. Maybe not the time for my killer sense of humor. The hats, right. Mine was stolen. Do you have any leads? Who done it? Rangoet says, more confirmation Frog Detective is fake. I have no authority at all. That's what I'm here to figure out. Did you see anything suspicious over the last couple of days? Unwisebird says, dang, Frog Detective is giving Sherman nothing. I looked in a mirror. Haha. I'm suspicious looking because I'm an outlaw. Oh. Huh. Well, honestly, I'm a bit confused about how this new sheriff came into the picture. My fellow outlaw Rhonda Dynamite was working up the courage to ask to be the new sheriff. Clearly, she didn't get the courage in time because that new Mason Mole guy wandered in like he owns the place. You don't like him? Oh, don't get me wrong. He's okay. I just don't know why he wants to be the sheriff. Cowboy County has always been a lawless land. That's the way we like it. Everybody respects and understands each other here, so I thought it would be better if the sheriff was one of us. Not saying he'll do a bad job or anything, but I just hope he keeps the county as kind as it ever was. Have you spoken to him much? He's barely said 2 words the whole time he's been here. I assume he's shy, so I'll give him time to settle in. But I don't know. It can be strange when someone new comes into your community. I really want to be as welcoming as possible, but I have a few concerns. Do you mind if I ask you some questions about the case? The mine. Any reason you're hanging out by the mines? Well, yeah. I heard there's gold in there. Wow. I really like gold. I don't mean to sound insensitive, but I want to ask, is it a thing for sloths to like gold? Why do you ask? My friend Martin is a sloth and also loves gold. He made a crown out of it. Oh, I think that's a reference to the first game. Sounds heavy. Yeah. Well, I haven't really thought about it before, but yes, I think sloths do like gold. But then again, who doesn't? I find it doesn't suit my complexion. I think anything would suit your complexion. But anyway, I've been trying to get into the mine, but it's all blocked up. Dang, have you tried exploding it with dynamite? What? No, that sounds really dangerous. I was thinking more along the lines of a pickaxe. Oh, that would probably be better, yeah. Do you have one? I can trade you for a shovel. I'll think about it. Give him a pickaxe. You mentioned you wanted a pickaxe, right? Sure did. I have one here if you'd be willing to trade for the shovel. Ooh, I'd love that. Thanks. I could also trade for a nice dinner, just you and I. Ha! I'll take the shovel for now. Offer's open. Maybe after I've solved the case. Okay! Got a shovel. Is the shovel a suspicious crime tool? At a graveyard? Sherman. Bam. Motive? I don't know. I found it difficult to pay attention. Those eyes. Needs a pickaxe to break into the mine. Done. Notes? Sherman, you make me blush. So funny. So cool. No, I refuse to be charmed. This is a suspect. I hope he didn't do it. Rangwet says, so a foreign person came in and started setting up a police force against the people's want. Is this new sheriff British? Oh my god, so political. I think we have everything. So, are you finished? Huh? Did you find all the things I asked for? I think so. Shovel might not be the one. Ah, great initiative. Let's take a look. A map of the crime scene. That looks like a map of the graveyard. Well, that could be it, but we'll have to wait and see. A tool capable of aiding criminal activity. Oh, a shovel, I think you could be right, detective. A key that will lead us to a clue. That sure looks like a key to me. Any idea where it could lead? A meal for the #1 best detective. Ah, thank you very much. As the #1 best detective, this stew is clearly for me. Huh, would you look at that? The rookie came through. Nice work, detective. Thank you, Lobster Cop. You go ahead and check out the crime scene. I'll be right behind. I just have some quick business to attend to. I can do that. Lobster Cop, are you a bad guy? I'll take that meal now, though. It's all yours. Enjoy. I couldn't take that if Lobster Cop, the best cop, turned out to be a bad man. Is this game copaganda? Alright, we don't have time to ponder this question. Well, here goes nothing. Perfectly timed. Let's see that map. Looks like the crime is happening behind the mausoleum. Oh my god. According to the map, this is where the hats are hidden. An odd crime, if you ask me. I wish I could figure out the motive of this crime. It doesn't make any sense. Oh well. I'll just dig these up and hope Lobster Cop has more information. Great! I found the hats. Rango says, wow, that map sure came in handy, lol. I'm sure everyone will be so relieved to have them back. I'll take them back to town. I think the camera flash, though, were we framed? It sure is nice to have a simple resolution to this mystery. You did it! Or you did it! I think we just got framed for stealing the hats, though. Wait, idea. Could you skip stuff by jumping off a cliff on the scooter into the graveyard? Oh, that would be dope if you could. Just like a little speed run move. Okay, we've got the lost hats. Giant Spatula says, Here comes the detective now. Just in time for the town meeting to begin. The first order of business is, there's no music for this part. Poem. Please read a poem. Oh, cool. Lay it on me. Hello, I would like to read you my poem. This is my first time performing a poem, and I am nervous. Please do not laugh. I saw a cowboy eat a snack, a bowl of cereal from his sack. He finished quickly, smart and sure, then headed off to get some more. Brogy, his frenzy says, lol, like Ollie off the cliff right into the open grave and die, ending the game? Sick. No. But just ahead, to his shock, he saw a goblin on a rock. He waddled over, concentrated face, only to discover the thing had gone without a trace. The cowboy smiled and shook his head, and off he went, back to bed. So deep. The town erupts in applause. Aw. Thank you for the poem. Next order of business. Crime solved. I am pleased to announce I have recovered... I'll stop you right there, detective. I am pleased to announce I have found the culprit in the case of the missing hats. I worked hard to come to this conclusion, so I trust I will have your full attention as I go through the facts. Please pay attention. Earlier today, I had the pleasure of appointing Mason Mole the title of sheriff. Everybody likes this. Yes, this is a universally loved decision. Shortly after, the detective arrived. That's me. Quiet, please, detective. As soon as the detective arrived, I'm sure you all noticed your hats go missing. Wait. It is with great sadness that I have to tell you this. The culprit of this crime, the hat-stealing monster of Cowboy County, is none other than the second best investigator, Frog Detective. Uh-oh, you were right. Wait, what? I have been presented a piece of evidence by our very own Mason Mole that ties the detective to the crime. What evidence? This! The angry eyebrows. No, this is a mistake. I was digging up the hats because I'd found their location. Then why do you look so mischievous? I don't. Someone has drawn eyebrows on me. I don't even have eyebrows. You have to admit, detective, you have a big motive. A motive? What? You've come into a town that prides itself on hats. It's a well-known fact that you cannot wear hats. Weird head shape. Yes, thank you, Sheriff Mason Mole. Because of your weird head shape. But I don't mind if other people wear hats. It seems to me you do, detective. Why else would you steal the hats and hide them where nobody would ever find them? But I didn't, I swear. Tell it to the judge. What judge? That's a good point. We haven't seen a crime like this in our society before. We'll have to invent a punishment. I have an idea. What is it? Bad room. What? That's less of an idea, more of an ominous concept. I will elaborate. We put Frog Detective in the bad room for punishment of crime. No! An excellent, if shocking idea, Sheriff Mason Mole. We will construct the bad room at once. I already made it. It is in my office. Oh, well, in that case, detective, I sentence you to 1 year of living in the bad room. This is the worst day of my life. No! Frog Detective! Quick loading screen out of nowhere. Achievement unlocked. Bad room. No! No! The frog detective! Why?
Just wanna go home to slippery pond.
Oh. No way. It's gotta be a fake out ending. Credits roll. It's gotta be a fake out ending. There's no way they would just end it with Frog Detective.
Far too long. So here I go.
No. No!
My song.
No! Great way to end the series. I can't believe this. A game by Worm Club. There's no way. We only have 2 of 6 achievements. Brody Frenzy says dying. Rango says, I would be golden if they legitimately ended it like that.
Hear me? Does anyone care? I really believed that life was fair.
Is it just a sad ending? No! Special thanks to Lobster Cop and Mason Mole. Special apologies to Frog Detective fans. We don't have anyone else to credit, and there's still time left on the song. The following credits are from Degrassi: The Next Generation Season 6, Episode 11. Maybe you got a bad ending somehow? Maybe. I'm gonna look at the achievements real quick. Let me see. There are 4 hidden achievements remaining. Let's wait until the end of the credits here. Pierogi Frenzy says, I guarantee I have seen this episode of Degrassi. No, Frog Detective in the bad room. Rangoet says, I bet it's a fake out though. God, I hope so. What do we do if this is the real ending? I guess just feel sad forever. What is the motive? I mean, it isn't bad. It was 1 year. That's a year! Pierogi Frenzy says, my friend's dad saw Monty Python and the Holy Grail when it came out, and he said the whole theater was confused for 10 minutes after the post-credit music, unsure if there would be more movie. Maybe the motive was to stop us from investigating or letting out the truth that Mole Man is a fake sheriff. Okay, frogdetective.net/blog.html. To my loyal Frog Blog readers, it's hour number 1 of my time in the bad room. I know that I am innocent. Unfortunately, because the number 1 best detective put me here, nobody will believe me. That's what you get for being second best. I'm not sure anybody reads my frog blog anymore because of my alleged crimes, but if you are reading, thank you. I hope to prove my innocence in the case of the hat theft and return to being as good of a detective as I can be. I'm not sure why Sheriff Mason Mole has framed me, but my hope is that it's all just one big misunderstanding, as is the case with most of the mysteries I am involved in. It would really hurt my feelings to know that he did this on purpose. I am grateful that Lobster Cop has given me access to a computer so I can continue to write my blog posts. Though I must say, I'm not sure if I'll have much to write about here. Thank you for reading. Frog Detective X. Bragwood says, I once saw a YouTuber say that in a theater where they saw Toy Story 3, they just cut to the credits at the scene where they were about to fall in the incinerator. Oh my god. Mystery Monkey says, this is terrible. I can't believe this. What's going on? I'm reading the latest Frog blog post. I was so excited to see how the detective solved the mystery in Cowboy County. But I can't believe it. The detective has been framed for a crime. Crime is real? Let's not jump to any conclusions here. Of course, sorry. What do we do, Mo? We get back to our science work? It's a question. I can't possibly concentrate on our scientific discoveries in these conditions. Crime is real? Mo, I have to help the detective. How are you going to do that? I'll have to solve the mystery myself. Is it? It is? Crime is not real. It's like one of those immersive online stories. Oh my god, Mystery Monkey. He's doing a magical girl transformation. I love him. Mystery Monkey! Look after the lab, Mo. I'm not coming back until I've proven the detective's innocence. Wow, Mystery Monkey is so cool. Oh my goodness, we're being the Mystery Monkey. A little later. It's our supervisor. Can I help you? Hi, Supervisor. My name is Mystery Monkey. We talked on the phone a while back about the mystery of the haunted island. Of course. How could I forget? It's good to see you. Likewise. I realize this is highly unusual, but I'm here about one of your detectives. Ah, is it Lobster Cop? No. Investigator Eel? No. Regwet says BRB. Okay. Inspector Iguana? The Incredible Sandy Moth? PI? No. None of those. I'm here about Frog Detective. Oh, of course, our second best detective. Well, the detective isn't around right now. I sent my 2 top investigators to help over in Cowboy County. You haven't heard? Heard what? The detective has been framed for a crime over in Cowboy County. That's terrible news. How can you be sure it's a setup? The story doesn't add up, and I know Frog Detective would never do something so horrible as to steal the town's hats. Well, there is a clear motive there. I know, but it's so out of character. Even if the detective is guilty, the punishment is really harsh. The detective has been sent to the bad room. Oh no! What's the bad room? It's something that Sheriff Mason Mole invented. Mason Mole? That name sounds familiar. Oh? I've seen him around before, just sort of loitering around the offices. Loitering, you say? I remember a kind of shady guy hanging around Martin's Island back when we were there to investigate the ghost noises. He arrived shortly before the detective, but I didn't get a chance to catch his name. He didn't even say hello. When I saw his photo on the Frog blog, I knew right away something was amiss. Great detective skills, Mystery Monkey. I know it's a big ask, but do you mind if I snoop around in Frog Detective's office to look for clues? Be my guest. Loading. Oh my god. Achievement unlocked, Monkey. There is a small percentage of players who got the achievement for the bad room who did not get this achievement for Mystery Monkey. I shouldn't snoop in Lobsterkoff's office unless I really have to. So some people did quit after those credits. Just a fun fact. Clue detecting powder. How convenient. I'll just spread this powder around and take another look for clues. Clue detecting powder. Oh my god. How do I... Pierogi Frenzy says the actor who played Spinner quit. Gavin Mason? Is this a Degrassi thing? Oh my gosh. Is that enough to finish this clue? Oh, no. They wouldn't. Oh my god. Huh? It couldn't be. No. What could Lobster Cop be hiding? Pierogi Friend says, wow, I pulled Spinner's name from memory. Still got it. Photocopy of Frog Detective's notebook? Lobster Cop and Mason Mole? A note. It reads... Hello, Lobster Cop. It is me, your bestie forever, Mason Mole. I have done what you asked. It was not easy to trail the detective unnoticed, but I think I did a great job. I fear that your suspicions are correct, and that Frog Detective is on the right track to overtaking your position as #1 best detective. If you keep pretending to solve mysteries instead of actually solving them, the supervisor will eventually notice. So I've taken the detective's notebook. Inside are some great insights on how the detective works through a case. Maybe you can read and learn. Pierogi Frenzy says, my first job after dropping out of college was moderating the official US web forum for Degrassi. Really? That's dope. Oh, forum moderator. I feel like not a thing that shows up on enough people's resumes. Mason Mole. Okay, but it may not be enough. As the detective gets better and better, your position as #1 is threatened. I think it's time to enact the plan you came up with. It's devious and mean and not very nice. Pierogi Frenzy says, lol, yes, really, I have stories. But if you want to be the best, you have to get rid of the best. Oh, my word. This can't be true. Lobster Cop, the #1 best detective. A fraud? I need to get the supervisor and head to Cowboy County. There's been a terrible misjustice. Misjustice? A real word? Maybe. This rules. Where are we going? The Outlaws. Howdy, folks. What brings you to Cowboy County so late? This is our turf, so you better have a good reason. We don't want any trouble. We're here about our good friend, the Frog Detective. Ah, the duality of Frog. How can one be so kind, poetic, and thoughtful, also be a stealer of all our hats? A frog so pretty, so alluring, and yet... I really trusted Frog Detective. That snake! I can't go on a date with a criminal. It's just not me. Aren't you a bandit? Outlaw! So you live outside the law. Well, when there's no laws, it makes it pretty easy. Doesn't matter anyway. Frog Detective is innocent. Huh? Huh, sure. We all saw the photo. Those furrowed brows tell the whole story. Frog Detective doesn't even have eyebrows. Ah, so those were stolen too! No, you're mistaken. Mystery Monkey found all the evidence. Who's Mystery Monkey? That's me. You may have read my comments before on Frog Detective's Frog blog. I'm a pretty active user. Blogs are still a thing? Regardless. You say it was a mistake? Not so much a mistake, a setup. I have reason to believe Sheriff Mason Mole and Lobster Cop coordinated the takedown of our beloved Frog Detective. What? That's so messed up! Who would do such a thing? Who would do that to such a beautiful frog? Someone very jealous, I'm afraid. How can we help? If you could point us in the direction of where Frog Detective is being held, that would help a lot. Easy. Sheriff Mason Mole has the detective locked up in Bad Room at the back of the sheriff's office. If you're quiet, you should be able to sneak in without trouble. Thanks for your help, bandits. We're outlaws. My bad. Alright. Back to where we were. We already knew this, but now it's open. Sneaky, sneaky. Mystery Monkey, Supervisor? What are you doing here? I didn't know I was allowed visitors in Bad Room, or that anyone would want to visit me. We're here to bust you out. What? Mystery Monkey has proof that you were framed. I knew it. Sheriff Mason Mole was up to something. It's not just him, Detective. I'm sorry to tell you that I believe Lobster Cop and Mason Mole planned this all along. It can't be. Lobster Cop is #1 best detective. Why would he try to frame me? It's hard to know for sure until we ask, but it looks like Lobster Cop has been dealing with a bad case of jealousy. Green with envy, one might say. Envious of who? You, Detective. It's not possible. It's time to shift your understanding of the world, Detective. Not everyone is out to do a good job and solve mysteries like you. I simply can't believe it. Well, let's wait until dawn and confront Lobster Cop and Mason Mole once and for all. The sun is coming up as we speak. I'll call a town meeting. We gotta be in the home stretch, right? Let's finish this. What is the meaning of this? Only I get to call town meetings. I have called this town meeting for a very important purpose. I have some news about the hat stealing case. But it's closed. I solved it. Is that so, Lobster Cop? Supervisor, what are you doing here? Please give your attention to Mystery Monkey for just a moment. Unwisebird says, I mean, there has to be a shootout. True. Thank you, Supervisor. Thank you, Town, for meeting us here on short notice. Sheriff Mason Mole, I have an important question to ask you. What? How long have you and Lobster Cop been scheming to bring down Frog Detective? Huh? What? This is ridiculous! Lobster Cop, I found the secret drawer in your office. You can't just go through my office. That's a crime. Please stop trying to invent crimes. Crime is not real. As I was saying, I found your secret drawer. I found the letter that Mason Mole wrote to you. I knew I shouldn't have detailed my schemes on paper. Sheriff Mason Mole has been tailing the detective since I called for help with the mystery of the haunted island. As the lead scientist on the island at the time, I can confirm I had several reported sightings of Mason Mole sneaking around like a slippery snake. Wait, why didn't you tell me? It feels like someone sneaking around the island is kind of relative to that case. Mystery Monkeys. Mystery Monkey did say ACAB. I was too starstruck. In any case, I contacted my friend Carlos, who runs the shop over in Warlock Woods. He also confirmed a sighting of Mason Mole hiding behind his shop. What? I never! Oh, but you did. Sheriff Mason Mole, I have reason to believe that you were hired by Lobster Cop to follow the detective. No, that's not... Oh, a tear from his eye. This is all a mistake. No, Mason Mole. It's time for us to come clean. Frog Detective, ever since you moved in next door to my office, I've felt threatened. You are so methodical in your case solving. I would read your blogs and grow green with envy. I've been #1 best detective for so long that I grew complacent. Every time the supervisor had a mystery to solve, I began to believe I wouldn't be able to do it, and I passed it on to you. I just began to pretend to solve mysteries, hoping the supervisor wouldn't notice. I was embarrassed at myself, and angry at you. Angry? But Lobster Cop, your investigative abilities far outweigh mine. Maybe they used to, but I became so focused on my own shortcomings that my work suffered. Mason Mole was there for me. Having friends is so important. But we were a bad influence on each other. I needed work, and so I suggested to Lobster Cop that I help take you down, and I had the perfect plan. I'm very subtle, you see. I'm ashamed that it got to this point. Instead of asking you for help or swallowing my pride, I let my jealousy get the best of me. How did you frame the detective? It was a joint effort. When I arrived in town, I sneakily stole all the hats and quickly buried them in the graveyard. I wrote a map to where they were buried for the detective to find. But I didn't find the map. Susie did. I didn't execute it very well, I admit. Once you had the resources to dig up the hats and Lobster Cop had a clear alibi, I waited in place to take your photo. Wait, what was Lobster Cop's alibi? I was eating a delicious meal. Of course. I'm ashamed to say that I also drew evil eyebrows on that photo of you. But what I don't understand is why you had to put me in the bad room. Framing me was bad enough, but you made a whole room for me to be trapped in. That's so unusually cruel. I'm inclined to agree. Putting someone into a room, whether they did a naughty thing or not, seems really harsh and unfair. How is someone supposed to grow from their mistakes if they're just sitting around trapped? I really hate that room. Bad room was my idea. I'm sorry. It's a terrible idea. I realize this now. My bad. Lobster Cop, Mason Mole, you have done something very serious and mean. Something similar to a crime. Our society doesn't have strategies in place to deal with things like this. Are you going to send us to the bad room? Absolutely not. That's messed up. No, but I think there needs to be consequences. Lobster Cop, you have abused your power in ways that I can't begin to comprehend. Mason Mole, you enabled and encouraged this behavior. I'm mad at you both. We deserve that. I think an appropriate course of action is to remove Lobster Cop from the detective agency. I think you should change career paths for your own good. Maybe do something that helps contribute to society. A cop no longer. Okay. I will hand in my badge and gun. Gun? Wait, why do you have a gun? I didn't even know they were real. That's really messed up. It's not like I ever used it. Mate, I gave Lobster Cop the gun. Okay, well, yes, please hand that in. I have an idea for what you could do as a job, Lobster Cop. Oh? Why don't you talk to Barney about joining the post office? Lobster Posty has a nice ring to it. Can I join too? I don't see why not. Well then, it's settled. Lobster Posty, Posty Mason Mole, do you have anything to say to the detective? Yes. I'm sincerely sorry for what I did to you, detective. It was mean, rude, evil, and not nice. I don't expect you to forgive me, but I hope with time I can prove myself as a great postie and right some of the wrongs I've done. Detective, I acted poorly and encouraged behavior that I shouldn't have. I'm going to channel that energy into being a postie, and please rest assured you will never have a late parcel again. Thank you both for the apology. I accept it. Say, now that that's all sorted, I have an announcement to make. Oh? Lobster Cop is no longer the #1 best detective. After some impeccable detective work on this case, I'm really pleased to announce the new #1 best detective. Congratulations to Monkey. Gotta be Mystery Monkey. Mystery Monkey! Wow, congratulations, Mystery Monkey. What an achievement! I can't believe it. Thank you so much. I'll have to shut down my research facility so I can investigate full time. You can move into my old office. There's already a bunch of trophies in there for you to keep. Great! What an honor to work next door to the #1 best detective. Again! This calls for a celebration. Bonnie, can you prep the saloon for a dance party? Can do. Oh, and Lobster Posty, Posty Mason Mole? Yeah? You're invited too. Aw. Sweet. Sweet ending. Nice. Oh, look. It's the real ending. There you go. Anyway, that's Frog Detective 3. We did it. It was Lobster Cop the whole time. Now we know. Man, oh man, oh man, what do we think? This is a good entry in the series. I feel like we got everything we hoped for. Just frustrating, awkward dialogue, a good mystery, a wholesome ending. Yay, prison abolition. Yeah, also prison abolition was part of it. The moral of the story is don't make people go to a bad room. He says it should zoom back out in Frogman's imagination and he's still in jail. Oh, that would be brutal. Oh yeah, so it was the developer singing that song. Grace Bruxner and Dan Golding performed it. Frog Detective was invented by Grace Bruxner. I made you and I can destroy you, Grace. Nice. I don't think we need to watch all these credits all the way through, do we? How long could they possibly be? They said it would be short. Let's give it another minute or so. Ah. Satisfying. Just what we were in here for, I reckon. This game was made on the lens. Oh, nice. All right. What happens now? Loading. Take me back to the title screen. Free me. No epilogue. 2 weeks later, I was not freed. Not yet. Look, it's a picture from the saloon. Frog Detective Crime Solving Agency. Frog Detective speaking. How may I solve your mystery? Hey, Frog Detective? Yes, Mystery Monkey. Happy birthday. Thanks so much. I know it's your birthday, but I have a really difficult case that I just can't crack. But you're #1 best detective. I know, but this one is a doozy. Could you help me out? Of course. I'll be right there. Hey, detective. Well, 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 if it isn't Mystery Monkey 49. Glad to see you, Frog Detective 03. What? Just a joke. Are there 2 other frog detectives? I don't know, I was just joking. You've got me worried. That really stresses me out. Frog Detective 1, Frog Detective 2, and now Frog Detective 3? How do you think I feel with 48 other mystery monkeys? It's a good point. Anyway, thanks for meeting me here. The case information is in the other room. Just head down the hallway and I'll meet you there. Will do. Please. It's a surprise birthday party, right? Yeah, we got it. Aww, surprise! Wow, what's everyone doing here? Well, Detective, we all appreciate everything you've done for us. Yeah, our town has never been so peaceful, all thanks to you. These are people from the first game. Same with my island, I haven't heard a ghost in ages. And here's from the second game. I mean, technically you never heard a ghost, over here. We heard it's your birthday, so we all arranged to come here and surprise you. It worked. That's not all, Detective. We got you a present. It should be coming any minute now. I ordered it on WhizBay. What is his present? Oh, look, it's Grace in the back. Grace Bruxner. Special birthday delivery. Is that for me? Open it up. Oh, it's a hat that fits Frog Detective. Happy birthday. Wait, what is this? That's easy, Detective. It's a hat. I can't wear hats due to my head shape. Why don't you just try it on? Well, would you look at that? It's a hat that fits. It's cute. Oh, a tear. Thank you for playing Frog Detective. Smiley face. We have loved making these games for you, and we are so grateful that so many people have spent time with our silly story. That's sweet. Now it's the real ending, right? Okay, regardless of whether it's the real ending, we're gonna call it here. Frog Detective 3. I'm glad we played it. It was a good one. If you watched any of the stream tonight, thank you so much for watching live. If you watched this as a recording or on YouTube, thank you so much for watching that way too. And until next time, I will see you later.